It's a time when people think about hibernating, staying inside, hunkering down by the heater and get a nice hot cup of coffee and shut the world out. But I guess really we challenge you to not do that, because life is for living, you know, and having a full life is really surely what God expects us to do. Get out there, do things. Once Jesus got going, and admittedly it took him a while, you know, he was 30 by the time he got out there and active, he didn't stop after that. He was busy all day, every day. He had to get in a boat sometimes to go and get some peace and quiet, but he was busy, and I think we need to keep ourselves busy too. And one of the best ways to do that is get involved in your children's lives. I've just been to soccer this morning. We left here at about 11. Drove to Karori, wait for the warm-up, watch the game, buy food, come home. Takes quite a few hours, but it's being there that's really important for your children. Some of the sports games we go to, especially if they're not a top team, there's not many parents there, and that's really sad. You know, we don't have our children for that long, and sure, they can be annoying, but getting involved in what they're doing helps you to keep up a good conversation with them, and good conversations with your children lead to better family relationships, and better family relationships just lead to it flows out into the community, so that if there's happy families around, then there's all that other all the benefits that come from that, the links that you make speaking to other parents. Every time I watch a game I meet some cool parents and we talk about stuff. And today I was talking about this DVD I showed at school about how boys and girls see the whole sexual thing differently, and it's about chastity and choosing chastity, and that sounds a bit dry and boring, but in actual fact it's a really good DVD. And one of my students turned around to me yesterday and said, "Miss, you've got to show this to every boy in Wellington." And so I'm, you know, now I'm thinking of a plan of how to do that. But that's part of what living is about, is always thinking, what am I going to do next? You know, it's like President Bartlett in the West Wing, you know, what's next? You've always got to be taking on board stuff. It means that your life is full and your life is busy. People are always going to me, "Oh, Jenny, you're so busy, you know, how do you do it?" And I probably do it all really badly, just rush from one thing to another. But we meet deadlines, we get them done, whether it's the PowerPoint for Mass on Sunday, or the getting the girls ready for retreat next Tuesday, or adding up the money from our busking for refugees last week. There's always something to do, and I usually get it done in the end in my own special way. So I can think that it's really good to be busy. How awful would it be to sit at home and say, "Oh, housework's done, I'm bored." I couldn't imagine being bored, and I think it's like a curse to be bored, and I don't allow my children to be bored. If they get bored, I get really angry. But living a full life is I mean, this isn't a dress rehearsal. This is the life that we've got given, and it's a gift from God. And at the end of our life, when we go to God, wouldn't it be great to say, "Hey, thanks, that was good, you know, there were some tough times, but you were there with me and we made it through." And I appreciate that opportunity, and I didn't waste it. And I think that God will say, "Hey, high five, because you did what I wanted you to do, which was get the most out of it." So I challenge you this winter to go for a full life. Get involved in what your children are doing, or your parents, or your brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles. Go see grandma, but fill up your life with interesting, challenging things to do, and enjoy it, and you'll find rewards, I guarantee it.